Hello there.
You wanted me. Here I am.
You never know what is going to come through that door.
From small sets to the grandest, we'll conquer everything. Bender's got the magic touch, the master of the sea. Piece by piece, we're crafting worlds with our own hands, building memories that will last as we build castles in the sand.
Hello there.
Living life in blocks of color and imagination. Every piece we fit together is a brand new creation. Benderbuilds is here to take you on a ride. With every brick we stack, we're building dreams tonight. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you.
Hello there.
From small sets to the grandest, we'll conquer everything. Bender's got the magic touch, the master of the sea. Piece by piece, we're crafting worlds with our own hands, building memories that will last as we build castles in the sand. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on
Hello
the
there.
brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. Living life in blocks of color and imagination. Every piece we fit together is a brand new creation. Benderbuilds is here to take you on a ride. With every brick we stack, we're building dreams tonight. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. From small sets to the grandest, we'll conquer everything. Bender's got the magic touch, the master of the sea. Piece by piece, we're crafting worlds with our own hands, building memories that will last as we build castles in the sand. Bricktastic, we're gonna
What's up, everyone? Welcome on into Bender's Bricktastic Builds. Oh my god, we're already starting with the Canadian stream here. Alright there. Well, you know, we're about to set up here doing the build Ewok here, the Wicket, you know. Oh yeah. You ever go up? You ever go up there and you know you see go up to Quebec for the fishing and you see the mini bears? You're like, oh, that's a Wicket right there. Great fishing up in Quebec, but yeah, you go up there, you know. Anyway, how's it going today?
Hello there.
Oh, we got Bricksplorium in the chat. We got D. We got Lego Master Nick. Got J Maxwell. Got Gundam Seed Moby. Okay, a boot. That's a boot, right? I'm missing anybody. Oh, G Maxwell at the... Oh, we can stop that now. Thank God. It was slipping into Irish and it was trying to bring it back, but it wasn't working. Alright, anyway. Welcome on in, Nicholas. Top to bottom. Welcome on in, Nicholas Bricksplorium. Nicholas again. Gundam C Moby, welcome on in. There we go. J Maxwell and D. Oh my gosh, and Nicholas has the hydrate after the brown hydrate. Good stuff. I didn't snap into a Slim Jim before this. Maybe I should grab one. I got to pick up some more as well. I don't know. We bought them like last month. They've been the perfect little snack. Just need a little something in your system. Grab a Slim Jim. It's J Maxwell. Slim Jims. Cha-cha. Jack Leaks is introducing our Star Wars jerky. The Wookiee is a little chewy. Oh, waka waka. Ugh. By the way, just to start out the stream, thank you. Happy Veterans Day to all that have served and sacrificed. Do appreciate it. Everything you've done. And you know what? Just because that feels really crappy now that I did that. To our troops, past, present, and future, thank you for everything you do. It feels worse here, but it feels better here. All right, now, Nicholas, we all know brick building and saying thanks to our troops can be thirsty work. So, cheers to you for that. Yummy. Oh, righty then. We are starting with bag number 7 today. 172. The smaller bag. Son of a sea biscuit. At this time, hold on, I'm sorry. Stop that. At this time, as a message from the West Slug president, and obviously felt by the rest of the lug, on this Veterans Day, we would like to thank you, Marty and Anna, for your service. I know you're saying it to the group, sir, but I felt it. We could acknowledge them on the stream as well. So thank you for your service. And I believe we'll be seeing you next weekend. Next weekend is the lug meeting. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program. This weekend. Look, I barely remember that it's Tuesday right now. I only did 2 steps. We're already halfway there. Ooh, this weekend is the showcase and the meeting. It's one of those fun ones. Love the showcases. I have nothing for the showcase, fortunately. Unless you just want to pull my duck out of the display case. But like, I also can't be there all weekend, so I know that's one of the caveats. No, we'll keep that separate. I haven't knocked anything else.
Hello there.
LCW Studios, hello, welcome on in.
Watch out, here I come.
The case is getting closer to full. Yes, because you have that amazing... Because you have your amazing classic space Blacktron ship and castle that conveniently takes up just the right amount of space for the shelf. And I can't tell if it was a happy accident or if you planned it. Happy accident? Alright. Well, I'm glad it was a happy accident. It works out. My stuff has no chance of fitting in that case. Probably. And possibly too heavy to go anywhere on top. Also still too big. That needs to get rebuilt anyway. So now we know 3 48 by 48 base plates. Oh. There you go. Well. Mine's... I can't remember if it's 9 or 12 base plates. It's a lot. I know it's 3 base plates deep. I think it's 3 wide as well. That's the problem, is that it's that many deep. won't do. Alright, and there. That looks correct.
Hello there.
Hey, Lego with Fonzie. What's up? How you doing? Welcome on in.
Watch out, here I come.
Yeah, depth is about 148 by 48 base plate. Nice. And a brick world table is about 332 by 32 deep, with like no room to spare. Maybe not even enough. How's things? Things are well. Things are well. Things are well. Building an Ewok. Got it 40% off. I was also working on this weekend I was working on the Lego deals. Got it cleaned up a little bit more. At least in test. I got a couple things squared away.
Hello there.
Your Mom 01. Hi, welcome on in. How are you doing today?
Watch out, here I come.
Hope you're doing well. You're good as well. Fantastic. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining the stream.
Watch out, here I come.
You're in for some wonderful Lego content. Be aware I am streaming to multiple platforms. So if you're ever wondering who I'm talking to, that's what's happening. I try to keep everybody in the loop as far as conversation goes. But you know, if I slip, let me know. Nicholas, you said your day is good, but you're tired after basketball practice. Ah, that'll do it. That'll do it. But this will get your spirits up.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
It was fun catching up on Stranger Things, just giving it a rewatch before the final season comes out.
Watch out, here I come.
One of the... Oh, I did this wrong. Hold on. I need the dark brown one. Yeah, it is. That's so the dark brown one, the light brown one. I'll grab two of these in there. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. I'm on the edge. Nice. Anyway, yeah, so I was cleaning that up. Lego deals? No. Got. Amazon has some decent deals right now. Targets, I know, one back up. Like, even if they had jacked up the price a little bit to show that they haven't come back down yet. They are definitely definitely higher. Anything that was 40% off last week is 20% now. You can feel it. That's one I still don't have, by the way, as an affiliate thing. They're like, no, we don't have enough. Walmart's like, yeah, come on in, everybody. Walmart don't care about you. Just, do you have a place to post content? We honestly barely even care if you're a real person. Go for it. Here you go. It's like a work on me. Getting that one in, but I want to get it to stop posting like just the raw RSS feed that it was getting. It could look nice. It's getting very close. Just kind of so she gotta rebuild it. You have to rebuild the thing for each source and all kinds of stuff, but I'm willing to put in a work. Alright, that is literally back. That's nice. That's good. That's gonna be great. Is this the old boy's back? Yes. Up and down. Such a big bag for such a little piece. This here's the stingy K2SO. And I need the new Grogu. I know he's a little more chidey than on him in the pram, which is still on sale, by the way. That one's decent on Amazon. That one's decent on Amazon. If they have it at your local Costco, I think it was around the same price as Amazon, which is nice. I need 2 of these. D&D, do not disturb. Oh, Polymaker has refill schools now. Also, it's 15% off the refills, not 15% cheaper than. It's actually the same price. I have to get it through you. I can't get it through Amazon. Looks. Actually, through Amazon. I would totally buy Master Schools. I would totally like print some Master Spools if there's actually a savings. But if there's not, there's no point. I don't mind recycling some cardboard. Just realizing you're building the Noel Edmonds. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm not familiar with my my English TV hosts. He looks furry. Is that the joke that he looks like an Ewok? Ducks. Explore him with the ducks. But clearly Brixplorium just used that. That would be why there was messages saying so. What's brown and smells and sounds like a bell? Dung. We're exploring. Why are you speaking German? Why are we speaking German? What's happening? Just because? Should I be concerned? Like, you know, we're exploring. He starts speaking German. Best to run. Nicholas wants to speak Japanese. I just want to actually, you know, be able to speak Spanish. Studied it for 3 years and came out knowing slightly more than Donde está la biblioteca? And then, you know, worked in the kitchen for like 15 years and basically just learned to confidently say onion. I mean, sure, I can curse in Spanish a little bit, but that's not useful all the time. Ah, messed up. Hold on. It's a konnichiwa. Very nice. You know, why couldn't I learn a useful language? Like, hang on.
Hello there.
I am of American, Japanese, German, and English descent. Oh, I can't support that. You spell favor with a U. Yeah, everything else is cool, but the extra U's on stuff. Color, favor. Ugh.
Hello there.
Ah! That's right. Hey, it's number 200! Let's freaking go. Greg! Welcome on in, friend. How are you? How are you today?
Watch out, here I come.
G-Monkey's here. Oh yeah, G-Monkey is here. G-Monkey greeted my bot. Screw you, Bender. I'm gonna say hi to the bot. I don't know how she feels. Ooh, oh, they're clear. They're white. Not that white. There's literally nothing white in here. Oh, I guess there's two. Even further from what you be. Just chilling and snacking on some beaver nugget. You went to Buc-ee's? You went to Buc-ee's? I did. That does not compute. Nice. How are they? And when is your root canal? They're great. Oh. That sounds awesome. That sounds amazing. Have I been to Buc-ee's? No, but clearly I've seen them enough on the internet that I know about the gosh darn beaver nuggets.
Hello there.
don't. What's the heads up? I'm not joining a Discord. Like a bad Discord? Like cancel this guy? Remember the Chicagoland gas station chain Buc-ee's? They got bought out by Casey's a couple years ago. I think we all drove by one. They're building one in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. I still don't have a car, right? I'm gonna Uber to a gas station? In Wisconsin, no less. Like, yeah, round trip's about $400, but you know, it's worth it. Let's go to Buc-ee's. Looking more like a Lorax, you know? He probably speaks from the trees. You don't know. You don't know his life. I couldn't tell you what I'm doing right now. Tell you I'm stupid. Can't wait till Black Friday. Hope it's not like South Park. Oh, that's an old episode. That's an old episode. Mark Black Friday. They're supposed to open a Buc-ee's here in Chicagoland suburbs, but the village had residents vote on it, and they voted no because, well, there's... I mean, unless they're gonna have, like, tear down a school or something. Sounds kind of stupid. Like, oh, you guys don't like extra revenue in your city. Or they heard about the beaver nuggets and were like, we don't want the kids to get diabetes. KC breakfast pizza so good? What? 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 Why does D know and I don't? Speaking of which, D, what time are you coming home today? We forgot to discuss. What time are you coming home? Imagine Lego makes a Buc-ee. Listen, I don't think we're dropping $700. No, actually, it might be 1,000. You gotta get the whole thing in there. How about they're probably gonna give you a slice of Buc-ee's for $1,000. Someone brought it to school once. Oh, okay. I didn't realize they were like a whole thing as well. Okay. Almost. I'm surprised you're doing the face. What did we not discuss? When you're coming home, bud.
Watch out, here I come.
Oh my god, I made him crazy-eyed. Oops. I don't even know how I did that. Come on. Up into place. There we go. By the way, Brick Exploring, if you're still here, did you see that the Cursed Eddie shirts are available? I wore it on Sunday. Did I integrate my Bricklink account? Yes, but I made it separate. I'm not commingling those two. So I technically now have a separate Lego account that's not even for buying Lego, for Bricklink only. It made more sense because I was like, there were so many things. I'm not trying to be cryptic, but there were like so many like, oh, who, what, give me a second. Ah. Yeah, it is. So what I was saying was, did you see the, why did it not do, what? Why did it not do it to Twitch? Paste. Go. There you go. The Cursed Eddie shirt, I was wearing it on Sunday. Yup, nope. around 8 or whenever you're done. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, but and then heading back even one more. Greg, like I said, it's when the whole integration thing was happening, they made it like very weird, where the rules weren't entirely clear.
It's a simple question, Doctor.
Exactly.
Would you eat the moon if it were made of ribs?
Well, I don't know how to answer that.
It's not rocket science. Just say yes and we'll move on.
Like there were questions I had that weren't answered in the FAQ. There were people I still don't even know if misconstruing or not. But saying if you had a Bricklink store, you would no longer be able to get insider points when making a Lego.com purchase. And like, just if I happen to know for a fact, like if one thing happens to one, something happens to the other. I wasn't about to deal with all that. So they're completely separate for me. So it's integrated, just not for the same reasons. That's good looking right there. And that was all the way up to 214. Look at that. Just make sure that goes on the bottom, yes, and it gets stacked in here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there's one of those. There's pieces here. They're all the same color, which is fine. That took me a second. My wife is really mad at the fact I have no sense of direction. So I packed up my stuff and write. Totally took me a second. I was like, huh? What? Oh, I got it. G-Monkey did not like that one. I was told I'm indecisive. I don't know if that's true. Let me get back to you. Speaking of which, Trevor, what do you want for dinner? Correct answer is, I don't know. Greg could go for some frozen custard right now. Frozen custard. I couldn't go for frozen custard. Little chilly for me right now. I could go. For some cheese. I could go for cheese curds from the same place. But it's cool because it'll be 60 on Saturday. Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands. Get it? Get the joke? No, I could go for a chocolate cake shake. Go for chocolate cake.
Hello there.
I would totally go for a Patillo's chocolate cake. Hello there! How tall is this compared to the latest R2-D2? I can find out. Please hold.
Hello there.
Patron 34, welcome on in.
Watch out, here I come.
I mean, I'm not joining a random Discord though. Like, pretty sure this is the. Yeah. Paste. Or did I not copy the whole thing? Oh no. Yeah, that doesn't even work. So, you know. Oh, because they won't let you go weekends. Paste. You exposed. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Have a good one. You can tell them thank you for me though. Because whatever that is, I'm not joining it. Okay. Oh, wow, it's tiny. Yeah. I mean, it's not done yet. Get a little bit more height. I don't know how comparable an Ewok is to. Let's see. Ewok. So, fun fact, that's about right. That is about right. An Ewok is shorter than R2. Alright, so, yeah, Lionel, Panthro, no, Tara, whichever Thundercat you are. This is about the proper size. I saw that too, and I thought it was tiny, but yeah, it's about the right size. Am I ready for the Mark III Iron Man buildable figure? Yes and no. I'm ready for it because I gotta give Lego props when they do something decent. No, because I already have the Ransom Fern one. Which is so freaking cool. But I'll probably be getting it. I'll probably be getting it. Good, I hate when Lego makes a line and everything is different scale. G-Monkey, do you know how big a UCS Venator would be if it was to scale with everything else? Not possible. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You know what else I hate what Lego does when they make Hogwarts Castle and then you're like, and then people like buy the things and they get like some headway on it and then they go, just kidding, we're restarting this one. Oh, you almost had like most of it. Too bad. We redid it. It's the scale's slightly different and we changed the entire roof. So unless you want to spend a ton of money changing out the roofs on either what you already got or on the new ones as they come out, you are out of luck. And by the way, we're just gonna, there might be one or two that you didn't have before, but we're just gonna re-release the same ones. That's what's gonna happen. Well, I think they're all supposed to have a similar footprint. I get what you're saying. Hey, Greg, that's not appropriate. Okay? That's not appropriate. Nicholas, why did the betting hide their relationship? Oh my God. Why did the betting hide their relationship? They just wanted to keep it low key. Get it? Pillow key, low key. Go ahead, G-Monkey. Do your thing. Just do it. I think, I believe you guys. What are my thoughts on the Power Rangers Megazord finally getting a set? Do you understand how close I was to mocking my own? That's how happy I am. I've been wanting a Megazord forever. I am getting a UV printer, and the first thing I was going to do was test making Power Rangers. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. I want it. I need it. It needed to happen. The fun part about that is like, I don't know what I can't remember who has the toy rights now, but like Greg said it's the universal greeting. I was just being funny, like, you know. But yeah, like I literally, I mean, it's only bestsellers right now, so I couldn't even get heads. I could only get torsos and legs. But yeah, like I'm getting a UV printer. Supposed to be here in like January or something now, or right before. I don't even remember. I have time. It ain't coming this month. It was supposed to come last month or the month before. It's a whole unrelated thing. But I got torsos and stuff. I was planning on like designing and testing, with my first thing being Power Rangers figures. And yeah, I was like, I really, really, really wanted to mock the Megazord. So we'll see. Hopefully, it's fantastic. I hope it should be fantastic, because the one that was there was already pretty good, and they went all out with like the Lego Ideas Voltron. This is what I'm trying to say. This is where I'm stumbling. Lego Ideas Voltron, and no discredit to the fan designer. Much like the recent Gizmo set, the actual product is way better looking. Yes, we're also getting Smurf Village, Golden Girls, and Daft Punk. Okay, so first of all, those are still in the parking lot, which does apparently mean that they still have, I don't know why they're announcing it now more, but that does mean they still have to work out like licensing. That is 100% what that means now. It's been kind of confirmed. Saying that stuff is in the parking lot means that they're still working on like getting the rights and the details figured out. A very good time for Golden Girls, especially with like the 2020 thing coming out like this week, right? Never got Voltron, but I built the Fortnite mech leader, basically knock off the Megazord, and that was awesome. So I hope the Megazord will be the same scale. Dragozord, Tigozord would be epic. Yes. So all those things, yes. The difference between the Fortnite one and Voltron right now is that you just build. You just build it. It's one piece. Like it's one piece. The Voltron does split up to all 5 lions. Voltron set does split up to all the lions, which is pretty nice. I was just saying, like the original one of that was rougher. They did a great job. It's a set that I had to have in my collection. I'm glad I got it when I did, because it has gone significantly up. Not my thing, but I won't get hopeful until the set comes out. It's not Lego doesn't yet. So that's my thing. I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic. I shouldn't be, but I am. Because it's, for me, it's like you already have the recipe to make the Krabby Patty, right? You already got the secret formula all laid out. All you gotta do is cook. All you gotta do is cook and apply it. that Megazord, different iterations thereof, I've seen get 10,000 supporters how many times? Didn't Saban rip off Ultron to make the... No. No, they did not. Saban actually took existing Japanese shows and reused their footage. They never made the Megazord. They didn't make the Megazords. They basically paid for the rights to reuse that stuff. Yeah, Saban didn't even create anything themselves. They take a show called Super Sentai and basically just reuse the fight scenes. Like anytime you see basically most of the times you see a full suited Ranger, a Megazord monster fight, that's the Super Sentai stuff. If you see the actual actors, I love how cursed he looks when he's building the face. It really is. It really is. It is. It was like the stuff of nightmares. Still kind of is. Did Simon Cowell have anything to do with it? No. No, it was a man named Haim Saban. As far as I know, Simon Cowell didn't have anything to do with that. Simon Cowell did American Idol, and America's Got Talent. I thought he bought Saban, but that's probably rubbish. I have no idea about that. But he had nothing to do with at all with the original series. Or even like well into it. He had nothing to do with it. That goes both the same way. So, go. Now it's both ways. Okay. And then right now there's a whole... I know there's a whole thing with, there's a whole thing with a couple different Power Rangers series getting off the ground. Because they basically made Cosmic Fury like the last one of what they were doing, and then they're rebooting the whole thing. And then there's a web series, and then there's a Disney Plus series that both are supposed to be in the way. Do you remember that one time that Amy ruined Indiana Jones for Sheldon? Oh, and yeah, Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, how they're like, how she's like, so Indiana Jones had nothing to do with really all this would have happened if he wasn't there, huh? Like they would have still found the Ark of the Covenant. They would have still opened it. And like everything would have played out how it already plays out. He didn't actually need to do anything. I remember that one. You stopped watching after White Ranger shit? I gotcha. I gotcha. I hung out for a little longer than that. And then just like kinda here and there would maybe catch a season. Like, you know, anytime they brought back Tommy, I'd try to watch that. Yep, that happened. Did you just watch that episode recently? But yeah, no, it was, I tried to catch just like a season here and there. So like Dino Fury, Dino Charge, Dino Fury. They have so many dinosaur seasons. Whichever one Tommy was in, I caught that one. And then when they did Super Mega Force, because it was like the anniversary season. And I thought it was like they're bringing back people. I didn't realize they turn into every Ranger, but that was kind of cool because you got to see some Power Ranger teams that like they didn't adapt for the U.S. And then the other one I watched was Cosmic Fury because it was the final one. They brought back like Lord Zed, and Billy was in like all of it. So I was like, Billy, I love Billy. I had the chance to meet him at C2E2 a few years back, actually. Yes, rest in peace, Dave. He did unfortunately pass. And then, of course, there was the Netflix special that they brought back the old Rangers, and then like had a whole arc about like Trini's daughter. They actually had her pass away in the Power Rangers too. That was kind of sad. Okay. Yep, that looks like what I'm supposed to do for now. Alright, next one. Still crazy. Still crazy that the arms come after this. Normally you do like the face last.
Watch out, here I come.
Okay. What is the most boring branded set that I've ever built? What was absolutely not a joy to build? I'm gonna say, unfortunately for me, it's not even a specific set. They look great at the end. They do. They look great at the end, but I really struggle building the Lego art mosaics that they do. They haven't done one in a while. But like I just can't. Like, I really need something to, like, just push me through, because, listen, I've built, back there, I've built 2. One was the Hulkbuster Iron Man, and then the other one was actually the double wide Batman and Catwoman. Which is like 3, but all together, because that one's 2. But I just, they look fantastic, and I know a lot of people like do their own mocks using that style too, and I mean, good for them, because I don't find the joy in it. I really don't. It's me putting 256 studs on one little 16 by 16 plate, and then doing that a bunch of times, over and over and over again, with an audio book that only lasts through a fraction of it, which that one killed me. Because I was like, oh, I could listen to the, you know, the audio podcast or interview or whatever while I'm building that, and it's like, it was an hour and a half long, I think, the, like, Jim Lee one for Batman, and the build took me so much longer. Like, even the regular one, I was figuring, like, oh, I'll, you know, like, it'll last for one of these. No, it did not even last for the first one. It was bad. It was that bad. Okay, so here's the thing. I see a stud back here. I don't know where this studs up. That probably helped too. Because all of this goes on here. It's too far back. And it's just like blank. Anyway, you said yours was the Daily Bugle. Too many windows. I can see that. I can see that it's a very repetitive thing. I think anytime you do something just completely repetitive, it gets boring. You don't think you could do a stud mosaic build the Rivendell roof board? Yeah, that was very similar. Yeah, very similar kind of technique. Okay. Oh, I did this. Maybe I did this all wrong, and that's why. Yes, I did. That's the problem. And then now, put these down. Oh, look at that. It's because I'm stupid. Ouch, ouchies.
Hello there.
Mac! How's it going? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Is it, bears? That sucks. There we go. Just because it's kind of hard to put back on. Alright. You gotta be kidding me. If I break off the other one, I put this one back on, I'm going to be really PO'd. Also, did I now put it out too far? I feel like there's supposed to be a stud in further. Hold on. Where does this go now? Because I screwed it up. There we go, guy. Yes. Oh yeah, totally. Okay. good. How am I? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I gotta fix this, but I'm doing all right. There we go. Okay, there we go. Then now, why do you not want to fit in as far as this one does? Did something wrong here too? Possibly. I'd have. And I just dropped something off. Gosh darn it. Alright. Well, it's just a toe. He could go without a toe, right? It's fine without a toe. I did something wrong here. I'll do that. I'll do that. Go back to wherever you do that one now. Now that one just goes like that. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna not do that. Oh.
Watch out, here I come.
What's your view on GWP making people buy them ASAP? Oh, Max streaking! Look at that, 7 streams. I don't usually buy Lego on release. I wait for big discounts, but I did buy the Goonies day 1 because it's plus the Disney. Yeah. So I'm not the biggest fan of having to buy them day 1. Like, if you have the means, fine. I don't like being forced to do it. It kind of sucks. We're just gonna pop that off. Or I'll go back on just fine. But jeez, that goes so far back. I'm actually right. Does it sit uneven? Not really, no. That's how it looks, though. That is 100% how that looks, and then that's how that one looks. This one doesn't go all the way in. It does. That's very interesting. Anything else I potentially did wrong with it? That's not sitting quite right? flush with that. This doesn't make sense. Next to the pink thing. Next to the pink, there's nothing pink. Like there's this, but it's not sitting. I feel like it should go all the way. Okay, well let's see. Does this touch? Because then I know it's not right. So this, yeah, that should be touching. So why is this further out? What did I do? All right, so we're gonna have to go back on this. Touches there. That's right. Okay. Now that's right. I don't understand. Change anything. Sorry, lurking while building even more furniture. No worries. Let's see something. Let's just play a game and flip it around. See what happens. It still sits in the same spot. Okay. So that's kind of useless. Yeah. And I mean, like, it's built in that way. built in like that way on this one too. It just seems incorrect, regardless of how you do it. Because if you did, yeah, if that wasn't there, it'd fit in perfectly. So I don't know. Only thing. Otherwise, throw this off even more would be if you went. They are just extra part. It's not an extra part situation. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not saying I'm missing something. I'm saying that this piece is. I'm saying this, when it goes in, it's supposed to go all the way in and touch, just like the other side. And this is sticking out a lot more. Because it shows it. That stud shouldn't be there. What stud shouldn't be where? That doesn't help. Nope, it shows it. So now, okay, so then let's go back to this. Might be wrong somehow. Huh? No. That lines up the right way there. Yeah, it even shows that little bit of gray coming out of here, and it's got the one plate height there. Different. Is it just stupidly supposed to stay at a different angle than the other side, or am I supposed to leave this one open more? There's another angle of it. That's entirely right. Okay. Yeah, that's right. See, that's just going in all the way like that. Doesn't make sense. It shows it higher up. Hold on. Hold on. No, that's actually right too. What the heck? I was gonna try to like force it on, but I can't do that either. Makes no freaking sense. It shows it at the right height to here. This stud is exposed. That's the weirdest thing like that. Alright, is this somehow like that? Anything off from the other one? They are mirrors of each other. Any damn sense. We're just gonna move on. And I'm gonna do my best to try to figure that out later. Because they don't add up. Don't add up. We have stuff to like we have other stuff to build. That doesn't make any sense. It should be in all the way. I don't know what sorcery they pulled off or how I got this out extra from what it was. But it's something. I mean, if theoretically not theoretically, I did it practically. And I put this one in. Then it would close. And be right. But it's not right. Because that should be there. I mean, it shows it not touching that, which is weird. That side still fits in better. That's the crazy part. Like, I could almost do this. And they then fit even-ish. It still sticks out a little bit. Hold on. Just one more little tweak. Technically, it's Lego. It's always a suggestion, right? You can do whatever the heck you want, and I'm not seeing what's wrong with this. So I am... do that. Everything here looks good. That looks right. It's the right distance from the back. Yeah. What a crazy situation. That's what we're going to do for now, though, because I don't know what the heck it is. Bag number 10. Many of my builds got stuck. Yeah. I mean, I've had problems before, but I can usually go back and figure out where I went wrong. This one just not... Let me see something real quick. I want to see if anybody else posted something like that. Maybe I'm just not... I haven't heard anybody else complain though. Lego... Ewok... At least got other pictures. That helps. Okay. I did not do it wrong. This photo. This photo's dog good. This photo is not the same as that photo. Okay, let's go to the Lego site. But who took this picture? Whoever took this picture, it looks exactly the same as what I had. Where it's sticking out. And this is Hoth Bricks. Okay. I'm not clicking on a YouTube video because I'm not watching a YouTube video. Jay's Brick Blog. Let's see. Theirs doesn't seem to stand out. I don't see the angle. Theirs doesn't stand out. Jay's Brick Blog has it. And the hood goes in all the way. Better than this. Oh, this is... Oh! What? This is higher up. This whole thing. There we go. That is the problem. And that's why they had the same... Okay. Got it. Watch this. It's gonna work. So let's fix that. %, what it is. That's so stupid. I'm glad that I see that other people have done this. Nice sharing with you. Good luck. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for struggling with me there. But yeah, we got it now. There you go. Boom. There you go. There it is. So dumb. This whole plate here, just that needs to go back.
Hello there.
That holds on one second. It goes one higher. Oh, the murder bear's coming together. Yeah, after I just was trying to figure out why the hood wouldn't fit on for like the last half hour. It's because this right here, this whole piece. So I was putting it here, which it looked like in the instruction, and I'm not the only one that did this, because I just looked online at other people, and they had it this way. So I was like, I'm not the only one who screwed this up, but it's because of that. So push that back in, beautiful, and now it sits the right way, like in the picture. Yeah, the day's going well. How are you doing after streaming for ever? I don't know how much longer Eric went, but when I went in to watch the stream again this morning, Eric was still going live from last night. That irks me so bad that it's like that. I can't believe that was the stupid fix. That is so dumb. But it's better now. Everything's better now. Just over 18 hours, so okay. Which I think I was there for most of that. I was there for most of the end there. Yeah, 18 hours. That is most of a day. That is most of a day. That is impressive. Here's one. Jeez, I hope in my frustration I didn't. Nope, I didn't. It was stuck in a different piece. I was like, I hope in my frustration I didn't like leave it in the bag. But yeah, you did get the JWST pretty much done, right? Or did you completely finish modeling your JWST? That is the James Webb Space Telescope for the uninitiated. Like I'm so cool. I know something you don't know. It's the James Webb Space Telescope. It's not that hard. Not a secret club or anything. I was just waiting for the remake of the Solar Blocker Sails, and Bricklets has remade it, so I'll finish it. Ooh! Very nice. Very, very nice. I will try to catch that. We got 2 bags after this and 2 arms. Also a plaque. A minifig. Oh man. So one, I'm mad because I didn't screw up earlier. I screwed up now. So I went back and like fixed things that I need to fix. Jeez. That was an interesting one. That's why you come here to find out the things you shouldn't do.
Watch out, here I come.
Like, I'm pretty sure that like other people mess up this bad. I'm pretty sure of it. So there is gotta be folks that just do those like speed. They show like the speed build, and I guarantee they unbuild to where they screw up. Been lurking, yes you have. Had dinner and fed the dog. All right, buddy. Anything else? Anything else you gotta get done today? I ran the dishes and fixed my resin printer yesterday. That was what, and then did the thumbnail too. I haven't had time to do anything else today. And testing everything in OBS, good. It's good. You keep testing. It'll work, and then when you go live it won't work, and you won't know why. Because that always happens to everybody. Regardless how much you prepare. Okay, got that. Ah, the old box top. Love this one. Actually, this one's a little bit different, huh? This one is a little bit different. Similar. It's this last piece that's different. Didn't even realize I was making his cute little ears. Look at that. Goonies is done! Look at that. Congratulations! Oh, Brixplorium's got to lurk again. I thought you were saying the stuff you already did. Did you stream today? I know you're supposed to. Was I busy the entire time? Oh, you're streaming now. Oh, makes sense. It all makes sense now. Oh, yeah! That's right. I did get that notification yesterday. Come here. Come here, you little... I could use them all now. We're not going to use them today. Okay, we are... Not today. But... we will be doing... Alright, that's enough furniture. Well, him did a thing. Bad Brixplorium bad. Well, he went live. He was supposed to go live. I just didn't know when he was going live today. It's fine. What cheese can never be yours? Nacho cheese, of course. Except in the case of White Castle, where you order a sack of fries and they give you the nacho cheese but not the fries. Just say someone, not me. Someone was not a happy camper. So that one. job. You gave us, yes, you gave us the cheese sauce. Forgot the cheese.
Execute Order 66.
I honestly should have just gone all over like I was. It was cold, and I didn't want to deal with it.
Nice.
A 3 and a 4. Go. There. There. Alright, yeah, but I got a bunch of those like 35% off sub events. Like I said, now we're not gonna do it today. Maybe an hour left. But I'll have it ready for Sunday. So I found a piece on my desk that shouldn't be extra. I have 5 sets that should be in Avengers Tower, the new Black Pearl, 4 Stronghold, the Talon Riviera, and Lost. Jesus Christ. Well, do you happen to know like what you recently had over there? What's going on? I just skipped a bunch. Like, okay, so the, like, of those sets, the last one you would have built was the Black Pearl. So do you think it should be with the Black Pearl? Lost City's Bricklink, right? Is that the last one you built? I think it's the Forest City. Yeah, I think so. Well, Forest City, but most of that was at work. I love that you can do that. I love that you can build that at work. They don't give me a lot of crap at work, but I'm pretty sure if I started just building a Lego set, I'd be like, all right, you need to do something, or a stronghold, whatever it is. It's something. By the way, unexpected, other pink brick.
Do you know what she said?
Let them eat cake.
That's enough of that. And it was weekend overtime that I took so I could use the work computer for these. Oh my god. I know you work hard, but yes, there's clearly some decent downtime. I know you work hard. I won't question that, but definitely have some decent downtime. I mean, I have downtime too. I just cannot pull that off. I would definitely I would definitely get a look. I've already seen looks a couple times. It's some of the stuff. I work hard at hardly working. You just make it seem effortless, is what you do. Like I've definitely done stuff at work that got some looks before. That's when the boss randomly like asks like, you know, starts asking like questions about things, like kind of be like 20 plus years in the same job. Yeah. I know about it. I know, I'm not used to not being the most senior person there. Still not entirely used to that. It's like, I'm still the newest guy here. Getting close. I mean, March, so. So right now we're at like 2.5 years. I think he would say something like if I was really not doing anything wrong. And I'm generally not. Like if I'm not really doing something, it's because wherever I need to go work is not available. It's a lot of things. And there's teachers that don't understand that either. Like, this doesn't work. When are you expecting to fix this? I'm like, I don't know. There's not a single period in the day where this classroom's not used. I'm like, you think I'm staying late all the time to do this? Like, it'll get done, you know, it'll get done when I can. If I'm able to get into that room during like an institute day or something, which they're using the classroom sometimes for those, so I can't. Like, I mean, I do think this is the best I can. I definitely don't. I don't try to sit on things. Most of the time, if someone says, like, is this, like, you know, you need this done? I'll be like, I'll go right now. That's pretty much what I do. I'll be like, and they're like, you don't have to do it now. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not doing anything right now. I'm going to go right now so I can take care of it. You also wouldn't believe the amount of times that I'm like waiting on like someone to answer back for their problem. Like a lot of the time there'll be some kind of issue or something and be like, okay, well, so the only way to resolve this is like you need to come to the office.
Watch out, here I come.
Like the only way this is gonna happen is you need to come to the office. Like I need time with it. You need to get a loaner laptop or something. I need to be able to do this. And they just like never answer, and then they'll be like, so is anything happening? And I'll be like, you need to come to the office. And then they just like, oh, you know, it's fine. It's fine, I'll just live with it. I've been going with it this long, I'm like, or you could just take a few minutes out of your day.
You're gonna see some serious shit.
But you know, good news is I haven't started anything on fire. Apparently there was a bit of a scare yesterday when I wasn't there, because the laptop that did catch fire, which by the way, like, remember I said I took the battery out, removed like the SSD and the memory. You know, what's left in there is basically components you can't reuse. But I took out the battery because I didn't want it to, you know, fear that it'd expand and blow up or something. But like the whole thing, nope, definitely no fires here. So like the whole thing just stunk all day, like melted, burning plastic. Because there was melted, burned plastic. And just like, the smell was not going away. So, to try to alleviate that, I put it in a plastic bag and tied up the plastic bag. You know, like a bag of dog crap. Like a pile of dog crap. Just put it in the bag, tie it up. That's what I did. And then it needed to like go upstairs by the recycling, the e-waste, whatever, the e-recycling waste, whatever the heck it is. It needed to go there, but I didn't take it there. I just left it on the counter, and it had been there for like a couple days, because that happened what, like last Wednesday? I think that happened last Wednesday, the whole thing. Yesterday when I wasn't there was when they finally noticed it. And they were concerned, because this hasn't happened since I've been there. but they've had issues in the past where, what's the nice way to say this? We all know that kids don't necessarily take care of their stuff, and kids can be gross, and also sometimes out of their control, and just there's a situation at home that needs to be taken care of. So I guess there's been times in the past where they've been given Chromebooks with that need to be fumigated. How about that? There's been times they've had Chromebooks that need to be fumigated, and that's kind of how they would just be dropped off. So they were worried that someone dropped that off and just didn't say anything. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry you guys had that concern. I'm like, no. It was just, it smelled and it was giving me another migraine, and I didn't want to leave it out, but I didn't take it upstairs. Yeah, I'm like, that's all it was. I'm like, next time if I do that, I'll put a note on it. I'm sorry. I felt really bad. Like, it worried everybody. So yeah, I felt bad. I felt like that's one of those ones where you guys could just send me a chat. Picture it, send me a chat. I'll clear that up for you if there's any question in the future. Kids are gross. Yes, kids are gross. Like I said, from what I understood from the previous incidents, it wasn't always the kid's fault. Another nice way of putting that. Sometimes we all know landlords can suck. And maybe not take care of things that they should take care of. And unfortunately, it kind of screwed up kids, you know. Kids suffered because of it. That is, in fact, a lot of an arm. Ooh. Well, yeah, Nicholas. Monkeys, of course monkeys are gross. They fling stuff. From their butts. They're also wild animals, though. They don't generally live in houses. This monkey's house trained. Just to clarify, we are talking about G Monkey here. No, we don't. Duck. I said your house trained. Oh, number 300. There we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. It's great. Also, I generally don't think a monkey would give warning that it's about to fling poo, so you're also a kind thoughtful one.
2 hours later.
2 hours later. This is correct. This is facts. This is facts. I have stuff to do, okay? In a half hour. That's debatable? Okay. Well, you appear well-mannered, sir. Whatever your deceptions, I put this on the wrong side of the stud. Dang it, I knew it was too good to be true. Yum yum. That should be it for this one. Just got one more to go after this. Okay. Hey, there we go. Oh my goodness. What? What? Where did that come from? G-Monkey, you're not a pirate because pirates have to make 40 dad jokes to become a pirate? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure pirates actually kind of historically known to not make dad jokes. Kind of skip over any fatherly duties. That's not how that works. Yeah, pretty sure the only like requirements to be a pirate is that you have to commit crimes, in the ocean or the sea. I mean, is it required to be a large salt-based body of water? Like, hypothetically speaking. If you were to commandeer someone's vessel on Lake Michigan, would you be a pirate? Or do you have to be out in, like, international waters? Oh, well, not all pirates can swim. That's known to be a fact. Not all pirates can swim. So I don't think that's a hard, fast rule. And they have to steal treasure. Not true. It's only treasure after they steal it. They have to either look for buried treasure or steal someone else's stuff, which is then their treasure. For it to become treasure in the first place, someone had to have stolen it. Or hidden their valuables. But it doesn't become your treasure until you store it. I feel like that's how it works.
Watch out here.
Until then, it's like, that's just Jerry's gold Rolex, you know? Good old Jer Bear sporting his you know, $50,000 Rolex on his yacht. It's not treasure until the Somali pirates take it. Like I said, swimming also not a requirement. Do you think the guy with the peg leg is going to be able to swim very well? I don't think so. He's got a peg leg. He can only kick with one, really. That's not moving any water. That's not moving any water to keep them up. Maybe a modern day prosthetic would work, but a peg leg, no. Nicholas, do you know why a pirate has to... This isn't a joke. Do you know why a pirate has to wear an eye patch? I'll give you a clue. It's not because they're blind in one eye. Because they look evil? No. It's actually a sailing trick. So, during the day, if you're out on the deck, it could be potentially very sunny, very bright out. But then as soon as you go below deck, it's really dark, maybe only lit by portholes. There's a possibility they have like some candles or something going because they didn't have electricity. They might have, you know, like some gas lanterns or something going under there. but it's not very well lit. So what they would do is they'd have the eye patch on, because that one would be tuned to the, like, accustomed to the dark. You know, like you sit in a dark room for a while, you can start seeing stuff. So they'd lift up they go on below deck and lift up the eye patch, and they'd be already acclimated to the dark, so they can just do what they needed to do instead of like waiting. Because that wastes a lot of time. You gotta spend a lot of time going back and forth. You can't just be sitting there like, hold on, I'll be getting the bucket. Just give me a minute so I can see. Because they look evil. First of all, I just want to say, eye patches, they don't look evil, they look cool. On a pirate. I also wonder, is there any difference between this one and the old one? I'm looking at the Wicket minifigure. That's what I'm comparing. Since we have the old one. Over here. Oh, shoots and ladders. I dare not take it apart because I'm afraid it'll crack. So that would probably be the difference between the... Look, I said it without even messing with it. Because it's going to have a different brown, so it's definitely not going to crack. Hopefully. No. Where's the other one? I've been missing on the steps. There we go. Okay. Holding out on myself here. Bracket. Double cheese wedge and a smaller bracket. Chutes and ladders. Only a couple more days left of the week. If you guys didn't already know this, check your local Macy's. Check with your local Macy's or check online to see if this Saturday they'll be hosting a make and take event of Tom the Turkey. Pirates also need a parrot and a ship. Also not true. Jack Sparrow did not have a parrot, and for a lot of the time, he did not have a ship. Now, are you an effective pirate without a ship? Probably not. But that could also be why they would commandeer and steal vessels, right? Yes. Excellent. Oh my. Say what? That like that? Yeah. Just go back and verify. Absolutely, completely got it wrong.
Watch out here, I
Did not say that. I said got it wrong. There we go. Now we can move forward. Pirates, dude. Like what now? What? There we go. Can't wait for the Thanksgiving break so you can watch the Macy's parade. Yep. Heck yeah, I think it's the 99th one or something like that too. I heard they're gonna have K-pop demon hunters. Told me that. Who told me that? Like Eric or Mac or something. K-pop demon hunters is expected to be there. The ladies that
Hello
sing
there.
have Gorilla Panic. Hey, listen, dude, we gotta talk. This stuff's too weak, man. Like, needs something a little stronger. I'm liking the Ewok build so far. I wasted about a half hour because I goofed up on the placement of the top layer on the hood. So it was like sticking out. So you can't even do it wrong if you do it right. That's funny. It was sticking out and I was like really upset. I was like, this isn't right. And then I looked and like other people did it the same way because the instructions make it a little... Eric! What's up? Didn't realize you're still here. But yeah, I had the wrong placement. It was supposed to go up one stud from where I had it, and I couldn't tell that. Like, it was like going way back in the instructions, and it's like, no, this is actually something you just screwed up. So, like I said, wasted a half hour of that, but we're past it now. Everything's good. But I was also glad to see, I'm like, I'm not the only one. Other people online screwed this up and did reviews on it even.
911 would have done. I just
Oh, God.
Okay, ma'am, calm down. What kind of shock?
Oh, come on. I like just felt the like emptiness in my stomach too. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, hold on.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. And you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Alright. We're going light because I really, like I said, my stomach is not feeling it right now. You're not on the phone. You think your home internet died? Oh, don't get me started. Friday, 1:30 a.m. to about 10:30. Saturday. I guess Saturday, 1:30 a.m. We didn't have internet for chat. Like I know it was overnight, but I have things that go overnight, and I was also still up, so it was kind of shitty. Cheers. Son of a.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Yeah, that does not feel great. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Where are we at? Fingers? Where are fingers? So yeah, that was the only thing that I didn't care about this so far. Like, no problems with it so far, other than I made a mistake that was only slightly unclear in the instructions. And then I feel like the only gripe that I have, weirdly enough, is for something we haven't even done yet. The spear is too short. That's the only thing. I like legit. The spear just needs to be taller. Like if they put literally 3 more pieces in here. 4. It'd have to be 4. It would be pretty much right. The Ewoks are actually slightly shorter than R2-D2, which is actually perfect. Like he's leaning back into the same height right now. If you're straight up, he'd be taller. Great. So the scale is probably just about as close as you can get it to being correct. I do not have. Yeah, no, I see that. Why do I have that and not the other one? Did I screw up and put a curved piece where I should put a blocky one? That shows curved. That's curved. the block you want? They wouldn't give it to me if I didn't need it. Two of those. I used 2 of those. What the hell is wrong with me? Probably too busy complaining. That's funny. That is actually kind of funny. I totally screwed that up. That's just a matter. I must have grabbed the wrong piece and I haven't paid attention. Definitely thought I grabbed 2 of those. Okay, here we go. Now we're working. Yeah. Basically the same concept of what I thought the other arm was doing. All right. Home stretch, folks. Home stretch. Because we got this one. So yeah, these I feel like just like 2 more of them and it would have been fine. Ugh. Sorry. Dots are lined up. And 1. Finally, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Kind of rocky sword piece. Probably it's gotta be like a jog or something hard, right? We'll see how that's supposed to fit in Sam Doe's turn. There. Awesome! Okay. Yum yum. 1, 2. And yeah, Wicket's done, dude. Wicket's freaking done. I dropped my phone. That sucks.
It's your primitive and when yet.
Alright, and then we just gotta finish the rest of this. And, oh god. Thanks! Who did that? Nicholas, of course. Right. There. And yeah, we'll compare him to the other one that we have. I won't be removing anything from it though. See, that's right, because it's way bigger than him. Got it right over here, just to kind of... Let's make them match. Okay. If the other one's touching the ground, then this one should be touching the ground. Yeah, okay. No discernible difference, really. Old one's on the left.
And that's what I call high quality H2O.
There's a little extra like printing. Like the stitching up here is a little bit bigger, and there's a little more lightness. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. Like it's the same mold. It doesn't look like they changed the mold at all. I heard about that high quality H2O. We all know brick building can be thirsty work. So, cheers to Jay Maxwell for the hydrate. There he goes. Alright, now there is something else. That was what I was wondering. I was like, where's this go? One piece left.
Neat.
Oh yeah? you got it. Now he's got it. And with that, we're done! Look at that. It's perfect. Actually, we're done. There we go.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, and then yeah, I still gotta get K2SO. I know. And the battle droid on the stop. Stop, whatever it is. All right. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. Great. Folks, that brings us to just about 8 o'clock there, which even better. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid out. See who's available right now. Oh, well, we know who we're raiding to. I'm so silly. I know who we're raiding to. Probably same category. Crystal Starstream. Wow. Don't usually have the opportunity to raid her, but we're gonna raid Explorium right now. So get your raid messages ready. Get ready to say hi to our dear friend, Brixplorium. And folks, I will see you Sunday, 10 a.m. Central Time. We'll be building a new set. I don't know what that set is yet. Building it. Until then, you guys take absolutely good care of yourselves. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, follow, share, do all the things. But most importantly, just one big favor I need from you guys, and that is to stay absolutely bricktastic, just like you already are. And as always, I'll catch you on the brick side.